Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we have checked out the 2008 horror movie Witchcraft 13, The Blood of the Chosen.
It's like the Doom menu music.
It was pretty good. I don't know how this
something you wrote, Chris.
Wow. I feel like my mix would have been better than that.
That's fire.
Oh, but I mean back in 2008.
Oh, maybe back in 2008.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that this movie was from 2008. Why does it look like it's from 1998?
I know.
That's
It's
a big
witchcraft.
gap between
'Cause it's a
12 and
witchcraft.
13, too, right?
Okay. I don't know. There's a lot to unpack tonight.
I guess.
We've been gone for a while. People, things, life finds a way, as they say in Jurassic Park.
People
As
losing
well.
body parts,
Who lost a body
falling
part?
over. I don't know.
Our
Something like
pets'
that.
heads were falling
Heads
off.
are falling off.
AJ's like
Still in
he's like-
prison.
AJ pulled like
AJ's still in
I'm gonna go
prison.
pick up a pack of cigarettes and then just never came back kind of move. Where the fuck is he? He was here and now he's gone. Rebooting
Just like Steele's
computers.
biological father.
I guess his computer caught on fire or something. I don't know what happened, but maybe he'll be back. I mean, I don't know how we do it Witchcraft without AJ,
I
right?
don't know.
Well, we get started. He gets his ass back here.
You better show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is he has the first part. Like, what do we?
We save that for later,
In a
What's,
spanner.
okay, so we'll do the history hole and then we'll come back to
I
it.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so continuing the Witchcraft franchise with Witchcraft 13, getting down to the wire at the end of the Witchcraft saga. However,
Get down.
next week is going to be a very, very special episode as we all go to some town called Emahas. I don't know how you say that.
Amadeus.
To watch the new Neil Breen movie, Cade,
Amadeus.
The Tortured Crossing or something. Is that what it's called?
That is correct.
Yes, that is.
Who's Cade and why is he
Cade
tortured?
is his
He's-
clone
he's the
brother.
bearded
Lost his
brother.
Watch
powers.
the first one.
The evil one.
He lost his powers, Aaron.
So that's what we're doing next week.
We gotta watch the original to catch up.
I don't remember what the other one's
First
about.
one. Yeah,
It's all
It does not matter.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
does
good.
not
It
matter.
Really?
It matters.
No.
Okay.
It does not matter at all. In any capacity.
Oh, I'm really scared now.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. This is gonna be awesome.
I'm leaving the house on a Friday. Fuck.
Whoa.
This better be good.
The
I
first
wish it was
10 minutes
live.
is probably some of the hardest I've laughed in a while.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I could use some
Just
laughter.
I don't want to put it. I don't want to pump
spoil
it
it.
up too much.
Setting the bar
but
high.
I am setting the bar high, but
Is that a
I think you guys will like
Metallica
it.
book behind you?
That is
or
a
it-
Metallica book, Chris.
I
We're
thought I
working
could
on my
see-
Welcome Home Sanitarium.
I thought I saw Lars, that son of a bee.
He's wearing his tidy pants.
Anyways, AJ says he's working on his mic thing. He'll be on. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Oh, it's Cliff. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an old one then. All right.
It's puppets, man.
Okay. Time to move on. We'll get to the premise whole section when AJ arrives, if he arrives. Who can tell? But first, the history hole. I'm trying to find the bumper. It's been a long time since we've done this, and I'm
has
very,
been a long time.
very tired. But here we go.
oh my god.
That's terrifying.
Oh my god.
It's all fucked up though. What the hell happened? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yes, Matthew Pfeiffer was in this movie.
I see it. I
So
do
I thought
see
I'd
it.
pay tribute and pretend to be his corpse.
Oh my god.
His fat fucking
He's trying
corpse.
to run for Patreon of the Year, is what I hear.
I think he is too. Yeah.
I don't even
Something-
remember what part of the movie that's
That's
from.
that
about
guy.
I remember that part.
Yeah.
How do you not remember that part? He sings that amazing
His little song.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Did everyone watch the movie this week, or did you guys?
I just watched it today.
3 weeks ago.
I watched it weeks ago and then watched it while cooking tonight. So I had any idea what this was about again.
Interesting. Okay.
And then it just knocked me on my ass here, Chris.
Fair enough.
All right.
Was that the guy who sang the like "I wish some lady would like me" song?
While driving? Yeah. And they
Yeah,
tried to
okay.
change the tire and got
Yeah.
his heart ripped out through his anus, I believe.
You know.
So it is, Matthew.
It's the most direct path.
All right. So this movie was released on January 8th, 2008. Some other January 2008 films are In the Name of the King.
The Uwe Boll movie?
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
It's funny how I can shake my head and only my eyes move.
Jason Statham
or
doesn't age
disgusting.
very well. Like, he just looks the same all the time.
Yeah.
Although
hasn't
in
really
Ghosts of
aged
Mars, he had like hair, but like not really. A
Nah,
little bit.
one of those, if you keep it short,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not that noticeable. Cloverfield.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris's favorite point of view movie that's not a porno.
It's fine. It's fine.
We have Teeth.
Teeth.
Kind of like this image of me right now. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, those big teeth. All right, finally, and Rambo, the one Spiv. Is that the one we
boy.
saw?
Oh, that's when
shit.
he,
That's
he
the one
like
that
the
scarred
50
us.
cal to the face. That one's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, he liquefies those guys
very
in the
brutal.
Jeep at the end.
yeah, it's a pretty brutal movie. All right, so our director for this film was Mel House. He's a new director for Witchcraft series for us. We've never seen him direct a Witchcraft movie. In fact, he's directed very few movies. He has a bunch of director credits, but nothing really that I've ever heard of. But following up this movie, he had a movie called Closet Space and Mystery Spot, which could be like a
Okay.
cancer diagnosis, or
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I think it's a porno.
Use
Isn't it?
sunscreen.
Spiv, why don't you look at my mystery spot?
If you can find it, Aaron.
I'm definitely not carpooling.
That's very fair. He did have a little film called Closet Space.
Dude, that actually
Which
was
is
pretty
pretty
sweet.
cool.
Mystery spot.
Yeah, it's got a 4.1 on IMDb, so it might be pretty good, actually.
It's a tentacle porn movie.
What year is that
It's
from?
a tentacle movie of sorts. I don't know. It sounds pretty cool. Some of the reviews say like pretty good for an obviously tiny budget. Glowing
What a
review.
winning endorsement.
Yes, yes. But most importantly, this
That's what
film-
everybody said about the review version of Transient.
pretty good for a piece of no.
This is
I'm excited
short,
for that
Aaron.
to get out there.
Oh, no,
Okay,
it's not.
so
It's 2008. It's
Yeah.
the same year as this movie.
yep,
It's a big year for him.
it is. So our writers, of which there are two, they're brothers for this film. We have Michael Wolinski and his brother, who I forgot to write down. Shit.
The other
They-
Wolinski.
Jeffrey
The other
Wolinski. Jeffrey Wolinski.
Dude.
They wrote some movies together. Things like this one called Drawing Blood. Nope, that's not the right movie.
Dungeon Master.
I clicked on the wrong one. Boom. Drawing Blood. So Drawing Blood sounds kind of interesting. Bodies begin to pile up the moment George Adams' wife leaves for town for the weekend. George's past comes back to him, but nothing is like his current life in a safe, calm, suburban home. Starring Robert Zadar, Joe Estevez,
Oh my
shit.
god.
and Brian Earlslick.
All right, wait. We're going to watch that.
What was the last one?
Brian
Earlslick.
Earlslick. Look, I'm dying here on the road.
Dude, you know what's interesting about this Closet Space movie,
Yeah.
though, that we already talked about? It's got fucking Will Spanner in it.
It does.
It does.
Oh.
I didn't
wonder
want
if
to
they're
ruin that
buddies.
for us when we go to watch it. Damn it.
What?
Too
That
late.
wouldn't have, how is finding out Will Spanner
He
is
is an
ruin it?
actor.
He kind of sucks.
Does he use his
Hey,
powers?
save it for the podcast. All right.
We're in
Jesus Christ. Look, most importantly, they wrote a movie together called The After School Special. And Michael, the one brother, plays guy who girl goes down on in a car. The leading role there. Yeah. Very important
When
for you
you're
to
the
know
writer,
that.
you can make those roles for yourself.
Yeah. There's really nothing to be found about this movie as far as budget goes. It was filmed in August of 2005, but wasn't released until
Where the hell
2008.
was this thing shot? Did it have any information about that?
I've found nothing.
I think.
It's definitely not like the California house.
No,
It's like a
not
totally
at all.
different thing. I think it's Texas, if I recall. Let me go back here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you're right,
Houston,
yeah.
Houston, Texas, and Bowen.
Burn.
And how?
Burn.
Ha 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 ha. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Under the Grange.
I heard like a newer Leonard Skinner
the
song.
range.
Did you guys ever hear like new Leonard Skinner?
How they're all dead.
They're all dead.
They are all.
Well, whatever.
officially dead.
Somebody drugged their corpses up and like AI'd them or something. But it sounds kind of good. It was like bluesy and I don't know.
Is it like
Going
they
to the
found
concert on September 9th.
an old song and they like
You just gave me shit saying they're all dead, yet you had tickets to their fucking concert.
The only
She's going to see-
original
It's like a
Skinner
one
Leonard
guy's
singer.
brother, isn't it?
It's
Or
Leonard
something
Skinner
like
and
that?
ZZ Top.
Yeah.
ZZ Top, the one guy's dead too.
This is
saw
like
that-
when
I
me
saw
and
that,
Aaron die and somebody continues the Bad Movie Night podcast who's like
Yep.
tangentially related to us.
I saw that same bill like 20 years ago.
We did, yeah, in high school.
Hershey Park Arena.
I just remember
Ah,
that the
go to Hershey
drummer for ZZ Top had
Frank
the
Beard.
loudest kick drum in the world, and every time he'd hit it, it was like getting punched in the chest. It was awesome.
It's pretty badass.
It was my
I thought-
dad's
I remember
Christmas
Skinner doing
present.
better.
And then we bought the tickets, and then the last Leonard Skinner member died.
So the concert must go
Oh
on.
my god, you cursed
Yeah.
the band.
It's just like a bunch of roadies.
I don't know.
They'll just play free.
My
Drum
dad's
for
not very
90
pumped about it,
minutes.
but
Speaking of roadies, I'm just gonna go ahead and die here.
Are you done? You can't be done. Age is not here yet. Prolong this.
Chris, I'll be done whenever I'm done, and I'm
You know
done right now.
Where the hell is AJ? I've had it
don't
up
know.
to here with this shenanigans.
I think
He's
we're
having
gonna have
troubles
to
with his microphone or something.
Oh my
keep moving.
god.
Okay, fine. Our music was by
No,
Robert
we're gonna.
Ybarra.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Robert
No,
Ybarra.
you're
made the
done.
music
No,
on this.
you're done.
And
No.
it's his only credit.
Patreon. Join the Patreon. $2 a month and you get some stuff. Patreon.
Hey everyone, go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up for $2 a month. You get access to the weekly pre-show as well as other bonus podcasts and videos. Patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Well, AJ never came. So
Heard that
who
one
wa-
before.
Who wants to do the premise whole section?
So it is
Spiv.
his turn.
I nominate.
It's been 3 weeks since I watched this.
That's why it's gonna be great.
Oh, let me read my notes here, refresh my memory. Let's see.
Highly entertaining.
This is really
Okay.
good.
Will Spanner is back to practicing law.
I'm a different actor.
He just won his big case, and his secretary wants to celebrate.
Pro bono.
But he can't because he's too busy.
Oh,
I ain't got time for sex.
But he'll do everybody else.
Meanwhile,
Not her.
He's a discerning individual.
sexy ladies start ripping hearts out of guys.
story of my life.
Will Mr. Spanner get to the bottom of this witchcraft cult?
Oh, I'm going to get to the bottom of this, ma'am.
Find out in Witchcraft 13. Blood of the chosen. And the B is the 13.
I have powers.
Rated R because AJ's not here, and I'm upset about this.
Damn it, AJ.
Spiv, that was pretty good.
Speaking of using powers, man, there
Yeah.
are powers.
So
in this
many
movie.
powers.
Whoa!
There were
He
powers.
actually uses them to
People.
figure things out and
He touches things and goes.
We are gonna
tell
get
the
to it.
story forward.
All right.
What does he do, Aaron?
And then the colors change on the frame. It's great.
What?
He's watching his own movie.
It's the witchcraft music.
That music is so annoying because they use it.
I know, it was super annoying. Anyways, all right. Aaron. You good?
No, I hate that music. It makes me angry.
Aaron, what did you think of Witchcraft 13?
Well, Chris, if I wanted to make love to a glass of water, I would have gone to my kitchen.
Right? What does that mean?
Can anyone explain
What
that?
No.
does that mean?
Wait,
Is that a comp? What is
No.
that?
hold on.
He's calling her a glass of water.
Hold on.
I know, but what does that
Why?
mean? If you're thirsty, a glass of water sounds pretty great.
Let me just play the clip.
It's because she's boring?
Too bad you were so weak. I would have liked to have taken you down in the bedroom, like most of my victims, but I guess this will have to do.
I'm not too disappointed.
You're not?
No. If I wanted to make love to a glass of water, I would have gone to my kitchen.
Okay, make love to a glass of water. It's just like
Yeah.
she's boring, like saying like you're nothing. You're just a glass of water. It's not like
You
you're.
fuck a glass of water.
That's not a fucking saying. Man, you're so boring. You're like a glass of water. No one fucking says
I know,
that.
I'm trying to
Try
figure
with
it out. I'm trying.
Are,
Like
are
dipping
you
your
not?
toes in apple juice.
Are we not?
what?
Are we not saying that she's thirsty? There's got to be some sort of thirst in there, right?
I don't know, man. I don't think it's
Yeah,
that
but that's
complicated.
word
a
in
newer
2000,
phrase to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Then I don't know. I
Come
don't
on,
understand.
camera, come
it.
down.
Maybe
I have
witchcraft
powers.
was over our head. Aaron. So, okay, did you like it or not?
Actually, this is one of the better witchcraft movies. Really, I mean, from a, it's terrible, but it's more coherent story wise. It's kind of easy to follow. He has powers. He's a terrible actor, but terrible in a different new way. I think this biggest problem with this film, beyond it just being a witchcraft movie, is the fact that it goes on for way too long. He's bored there. That's how I felt watching this. But like the audio is pretty crap, but it's not as bad as some. Music has some really terrible moments, and other times it's kind of fun. They have a lot of different scenes, like different sets. So we're not constantly walking back and forth a catwalk between two buildings. We get some new detectives that are somehow related to the other ones. I used to have sex with the
He
other
dated
detective.
Lutz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that, he said. Yeah.
Pretty sure everyone dated Lutz.
What are you trying to say, Spiv?
You know what I'm trying to say.
You dated
Look at that
Lutz?
sweet tattoo he has on his neck.
He's got several on his neck.
It means power, Chris.
Well, he has powers. I have powers. Everybody's got powers. Everyone has powers in this movie. It's cool.
There's so many
They're the
warlocks.
powers battle.
Yeah, I don't know.
So a big fan.
It's different. Not
Like,
a big
was this
fan
like-
by any means, but if they're all like this on the way out, I can survive this. If we take a detour back to some of the other ones, I think I'm just gonna kill myself.
We're watching Vampire Cop to round this whole thing out. Just so you know.
You really want me to die?
AJ, oh my God, he's here.
Hey.
Oh, now we need to do premise hole again.
AJ, do your premise hole.
Quick.
Top my image.
My
Yeah.
microphone works finally. Yeah,
Do your premise hole. Nobody cares. Do the premise hole. Nobody cares.
All right. A series of gruesome murders happen in the town.
I've been murdered.
Hearts are removed from their victims.
Stuck through the heart.
Only Will Spanner is on the case.
I'm on the case.
Will he solve all the clues? Or will he simply end up being used?
I'm gonna be so used.
Find out in the exciting, erotic, satanic classic that is Witchcraft 13, Blood of the Chosen.
All right, we kind of already did it before.
Yeah.
Spin did it better.
I think actually Spin did it better this time.
Yeah, Spin did it. Spin was way better.
Fair.
That was
AJ.
nice, AJ.
Switch.
So we just started talking about Witchcraft. So what did you think of the Witchcraft
Wait.
13?
AJ, was that a nice big glass of water?
Did you get it from your kitchen?
Yeah.
Did you make love to it?
Witchcraft 13. What's to say? Continuing the Witchcraft franchise going forward. It's okay. It had its moments. I really like the end, but in the general scheme of things, it's a Witchcraft movie.
I am a cave.
It's okay. It's okay.
Interesting. Rebecca, what did you think?
So I had a really hard time hearing and seeing what was happening. So I tried to follow it the best I could. I do agree it did have some positive points to it that some of the more recent ones didn't have. The plot wasn't too convoluted. I didn't mind the new
Crane
detectives, but it was just okay.
Okay. Spiff.
This one felt more like a Witchcraft 3 to me. Much less sex, more story.
Wait, didn't 3 have a bunch of sex?
No, 3 didn't have a sex.
It had like elevator sex and stuff.
No, 3 was
had
all
seduction.
story.
Was that the
3 was
noir one?
seductive.
Yeah.
3 noir?
Yeah.
I forget.
3 was
Four
noir.
like 3, but it was noir.
4 was noir. 3 was the one where he saved the kid and
So cheated like 4, but not noir.
3 was at the
noir.
club, wasn't it? Was it at the club?
No, goddamn. No, 4 was the club. 4 was
Which
Julie
one?
Strain's butthole.
Yes, that's
That's
3.
okay.
No, that's 3.
No, it's not.
Crunchy
No,
grass and the telephone booth in the middle of
it's
the.
not.
Oh,
Witchcraft
I
4.
remember Crunchy.
I'm looking up
Telephone.
Witchcraft 3.
Ripcratch 4, Revenge of Julie Strain's butthole. It's what it's called.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's what the Warlock. The Warlock refuses to use his
Yeah.
Straight into the
Oh,
serious,
it's the one with
Chris.
Dio, man. It's the one with Dio.
Witchcratch 4, Julie Strain's butthole.
We've got to start making these movies.
Yeah, it's the one with the kid, and they had the staff fight.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't remember any of
I thought that was 5. I got confused.
Oh, for a long time.
We're
We're all
never going to be able to
confused.
review all these. We'll have to watch our review to remember what they're about.
So yeah, it was refreshing after a 6-year break here to come back and have a real movie and not just like late night Cinemax.
There wasn't that much of that in this.
There really wasn't.
It was
No,
more
this was a
tastefully done,
this was
too.
a fucking movie.
It was a
Yeah.
movie, and it was low budget, but it was fun. And I'm kind of looking forward to the next ones. Which trivia fact, they filmed all 3 at the same time.
Hell
only gonna get
yeah.
better. It's only gonna get better.
Hell yeah.
But with different
my God.
directors? How does that work?
Don't know.
All right, well, come over to this room now and say, I am a lawyer.
Is it the same will, do we know, in all of
I
these
don't
3?
think it's the same Will. No,
Then how'd they
Lame.
film all at the same
It was
time?
8 years later that they filmed the next 3.
Oh my god.
Oh, 8 years
that's
after
into
this.
it.
Oh,
years
well, that
after
makes
this,
sense because they look very modern.
Oh my god, these
They're
are
like-
crazy. This is going to be
Yeah.
a huge
Just
shift going into
think
this.
it's
It's gonna be
gonna be
interesting.
They
Really
were just
fun.
from like 7 years ago. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So,
I like this
cool.
one. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
all right. Lindsay, what'd you think?
Yeah, they like accidentally made a movie with this one. there's a
Oh, the
there's a
camera was rolling that
plot.
whole time.
There's character development. Like it's written
There
well.
is.
You know, and he uses his powers. He knows he has powers. They have a
the best
conversation about how hard it is to deal with having powers. We've never
Like
gotten
early on.
Yeah, we've never gotten anything like that in a
Bro,
witchcraft
Your
movie
powers
before.
is better than my powers, bro. Your
Wait.
power, bro.
Still
you got
lightning though.
better
Still
powers.
lightning
Oh,
from
yes.
the last movie.
Yes,
So we have lightning.
but we
Lightning
get the where he can see
Wait.
the past.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a new one.
And he can
wanna
also
hear-
do the Men in Black thing. Somehow.
Yes, he
Wasn't
can
there
be
one
like,
where-
and the Jedi mind trick, like you are hungry.
These are not the warlocks you're looking for.
You didn't just shoot
mean-
3 women in a cave. You're hungry.
Yeah. He basically can do whatever the writers want him to do.
Yes.
I think he
I
had
don't-
the history viewing power in a previous
Oh my
one.
God.
Did he? I don't remember him
He
ever
touched
having
a
that.
corpse or something and could see some.
That was pretty sweet.
There's a cool
was-
effect there too.
it was
kind of
cool,
a
yeah.
Shadow view, yeah.
But I must
Yeah,
say,
it's negative.
this one for me, this witchcraft movie, will only be memorable just because it had an actual plot. Because I don't know, I like the trash. I miss the witchcraft trash in
There's
this.
a little bit.
And just the stupefying, like incredulousness of the other witchcraft movies. I miss that in this movie. I wanted just a little bit. Like if they had that and an actual plot, I think they would really have something with these movies.
This is a witchcraft movie.
I thought there was a lot of that.
Good.
What the fuck is going on?
You do have that, but it's all like in service of something. It's not just there. So, but it was very interesting.
I'm very confused by everyone. For one, okay, my eye is all fucked up again, so my witchcraft STD came back.
What do you keep doing to your eye?
It's my allergies or something. I don't know. But
It's freaking August. What allergies are?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know. I went to Gettysburg and then it got worse, and then I went to
Why the
Lancaster
hell?
and it got worse.
You have a Gettysburg allergy? What the
Maybe
fuck
you're
is that?
allergic.
I'm
to,
allergic
like,
to ghosts.
fabric or
That
something.
could be.
I'm allergic to Civil War.
Are you washing your bed
history.
sheets?
I washed all my stuff with Free and Clear now. So this is not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about witchcraft.
You brought it up.
We're trying to solve these problems for you.
I appreciate that. I don't know. I thought that this one it felt like a continuation of the actual first two movies.
Yes.
Kind of.
Like
Yeah.
they carried story beats over and they dive into his past and stuff. And I didn't think he was that bad of a Will Spanner, honestly.
Really?
I thought he was a decent actor.
He's probably the best so far, I would say.
Actor-wise, always light years ahead of the other guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I thought everything was creative. Even the sex montage scene was pretty fun. There was so much magic battles, and he uses all of his powers. We always complain
true.
he never uses powers.
I know.
He's using his powers of magic and his powers of lawyerism to like accomplish what needs accomplished here.
Sometimes at the same time.
Same time, you never know what he's gonna be pulling out. And he doesn't pull
That's his
out
magic
though.
power, Chris. He doesn't pull
As,
As we learn.
as we learn.
You not only found a deep passion from within you and unleashed it, but you spewed every drop of it into me.
I didn't. She could have done so much more with that role. She was just so.
She's technically his sister?
Yeah.
Dolores.
Yes.
He's doing his sister.
Doing his sister.
There it
Yes.
is. There it is. I wrote down so much at the ending because there's so many reveals and twists.
There were.
Oh yeah.
And great lines, too.
Like this movie was like almost competent. That was the
Yeah.
deal. Like it opened up with like this cool shot. There's like a crane. They use a crane sometimes. There's that cool Polaroid transition, which I can show.
Oh yeah. That made me giggle.
Where it was like,
Yeah, it was funny.
I mean, like it's still crappy, but it was effort. You know what I mean?
it's
Way
interesting,
more effort
yeah.
than some of the other ones. Yeah.
There's a car chase scene. Corey Feldman's
boy.
in this movie.
The car chase.
Will has chronic neck pain. There's just a lot of stuff going on.
We get
A lot of layers.
opening. There's a credit sequence. We don't just get the JPEG.
We also get a
lot.
Let's name drop, which is pretty cool. The tiny
Yeah.
characters that aren't there. That was impressive.
There was care taken to the Witchcraft series. This wasn't just some shitty softcore porno movie that they just slapped the Witchcraft name
It
on.
actually
They
was
tried.
very little.
They
This-
fucking tried.
They wanted it
This-
to be a little bit.
Do you think they
This-
thought this was going to be the last one and that's why it was
I
like
think so.
decent?
I think it was the last one for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked that scene where before the sex montage, where he's carrying the woman up the stairs, but it looks like he's just gonna fall down the
He really
stairs.
is.
Well, that would be
She looks
hard.
pretty light.
Yeah, it's like that scene
No.
from History of
Really good.
Violence.
Dude, people look light, but when you pick up a human being, they're heavy as shit.
She looks like she's like $110 or something. That's not like.
Jeez.
110 pounds is still heavy, dude. I don't know what
Almost
you're
as heavy
talking
as
about.
I am.
Look, when you're as fat as I am, your legs are used to carrying.
This
a lot
would be
of
like me carrying Spiv up the stairs to make sweet love to him.
Let's see that.
Let's check a little bit
We
of
need
that.
that montage.
The only scene they ADR'd. Oh, yes.
I did not see that.
What do you mean?
See that?
What? You didn't
I
see
didn't
that?
see
That's
that
the only,
version.
Did you watch the Tubi version?
Yes.
I watched the
Oh, Lindsay.
Fucking loser.
I
Why did you
couldn't-
watch Sean's?
Because I kept scrolling back and I couldn't find it because it was like a month ago.
You just type it in. You just
Type
type
it in.
witchcraft and they all come up.
Control F, witchcraft that shit.
I didn't know.
Did you watch
There's like a
Witchcraft
witchcraft
14?
search.
You watched Witchcraft
I missed
14?
that. Yeah, I missed out on all
Did you
that.
not see the
Wow.
Dolores sex scene too, where he spewed inside of her or whatever she said?
Wow.
Nope, missed it.
He released his
Did you not
powers.
I
see-
feel cheated.
You got cheated. Did you miss the Ford Focus too?
I have powers.
They bring in Melissa Eldridge or whatever this guy's name is.
Melissa Eldridge.
Melissa Etheridge.
Melissa,
What are you talking about?
There's something that I sty is messing with your brain, dude.
I just saw it said Eldridge because that was his name, but I thought it was funny.
What the hell? That's the stupidest joke.
So,
Come to my window.
so we kind of AJ said the plot, Spiv said the plot, but neither of them actually said the plot.
Oh, hearts are being ripped out.
Will is a lawyer.
Yeah.
There's a coven
Warlocks.
of warlocks ripping men's hearts out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Will is constantly being seduced by his assistant
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, and he's being like very reserved about it at
turns it
first.
down.
I know.
he's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
keeping her at
Question.
arm's length.
She's
But-
quite young.
She's
All-
the intern or something.
Aren't all
Yeah.
the
No,
she's
men
paralegal.
aren't all the other men that they rip the heart out? Aren't they all warlocks too?
the fat guy and Matt
Are they?
Pfeiffer
no,
guy.
they're all
They're all-
warlocks.
Just
Wow!
random people,
Yeah.
I thought they were all
Yeah.
like bad.
No,
or
no.
had some
So
kind of
Melissa
magic
Etheridge was a
power in
warlock.
them.
Melissa Etheridge was a warlock.
Because the first guy had the necklace.
Yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay's right because she goes to Corey Feldman's house
Yes.
She's looking for
And-
someone specific. Yeah,
But
and
he
she
doesn't
starts
have the
doing
powers.
it, and then Corey Feldman walks in.
What the fuck is going on?
necklace on.
What the fuck is going on? He's like emo Corey Feldman.
Yeah. So he's Corey Feldman. Got it.
They're all looking for specific people that have magic powers.
So, but Will's friend from the bar
has magic powers.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yes,
Sean said it right here.
because they talked to him about it.
You have problems controlling your powers?
Every day. You know, my power comes from evil. I hate that. You know, I try to use them for good, but it just doesn't work that way.
That line, my power comes from evil. I hate that.
Hate that, man. It
There's
just
so many
sucks.
ridiculous lines like that.
That's our character development in
God.
the movie.
Somebody should work that into DeSantis's speeches. That'd be great.
Oh my! I love that line at the end. He's like, "You're amazing. You're only the best I've ever had, but the most powerful." And he's like, "Well, first of all, thank you very much."
Yeah, that was great. And once he like kills off all the other ones, she's like there was some fun little acting bits going on for sure.
Well, what was the purpose of that assistant who kept trying to seduce him?
To show us how hot Will is.
No, it's to
and,
show us
and
that
how
he's-
good of a person. he
Do
was.
they
does
not
have
think
good.
that we don't have eyes? I have eyes, Spiv. I can see how hot Will is.
Oh, I think it's the show.
I want you, Will Spanner. I don't care what you say. I don't care if it's naughty.
It's because I don't understand that either. But he says like that's his friend is like her uncle or something,
Yeah.
Mm.
and he was doing him a favor. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to
Yeah,
sleep
I
with
think
her.
it was,
I don't
it was
know.
Doing
too
him a
messy.
favor.
It was
He's
way too
doing
messy.
his uncle.
Yes.
It's too messy.
So then we got Matthew Pfeiffer comes out to change a tire.
Well, no tire. Looks like you're out of luck.
Funny, I was just gonna say the same thing to you.
Do you not have his singing?
Do you have
His
a song?
Get the
I
song.
did not. I did not.
Aw.
I'm sorry. I only pulled 37 clips. I'm sorry I didn't pull enough.
I wish some lady out there would have me.
If you're a warlock
basically
and you're
what
not
it said.
getting any, I think that's kind of your fault.
I mean,
powers.
not if they're using their powers for good.
How is that guy a warlock?
And his
Yeah,
powers
just
come
a-
from evil, right?
Evidently he is.
He's the Warlock's IT guy.
Do you think Chris Angel's getting a lot?
I bet he
Yeah,
is.
pays
I
for
bet
it.
he is.
I mean, he's the mind freak, Chris.
He is the mind freak, AJ. He is the mind
He
freak.
can walk
Right.
on water. Like what? What do you mean?
He's such a joke. But okay, look at this. Watch this.
Pretty cool. That Ring of Fire. I came back a couple of times, but she looked like she was enjoying it at first. So I was kind of confused.
She is enjoying it. She's
She's
evil.
like, oh, he's really powerful.
Yeah, yes.
I want to eat his heart
Feel the power.
and have his baby.
Wow.
Have his baby.
In no particular order.
So that is, I thought Will was a badass in this
He's
movie.
good.
Yeah.
He's got
There's
some
no closet
badass
ride action.
lines. No, every time he uses his magic, he. Oh yeah, here's the transition. This
Oh God, look at that.
Right.
Oh my God.
is stretch it out.
Jesus.
That's some Adobe. Not
It's pretty
Adobe.
good for
What's the
1994.
Apple?
So was Will Spanner
Final Cut.
officially the descendant of Satan? Then is that what we're supposed to believe?
Well, yeah.
He's the descendant of the guy who started the cult.
Oh my
Okay.
god. We can listen to the prophecy. It goes on.
Oh,
Yeah, it's so long. I had to write it
that whole
down.
scene's way too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
I'll play the first
They
part
could have cut 10 minutes.
of the prophecy of Will Spanner.
Once the leader of the coven has located the chosen one, they will conceive a child. That child will possess all the power and go on to rule the earth under evil.
All right. So she says that, and you're like, okay. But then, this fucking lady.
Oh, and it gets better. My name is not Dolores Stevens. It's Dolores Stockton, as in Will Spanner, aka Will Adams, aka Will Churchill, and finally your true name, Will Stockton. The ritual is.
Like I have so
Those are
many
the,
goddamn
where
names.
do the names
He's like,
come
he's like,
from?
Oh, the writing hurts my head.
AKA.
I mean, it was in a cool cave, so I was just like, whatever.
And then it was so echoey.
You can see like the guardrail behind
What
him
was-
for like
Yeah.
horse.
What was that lady with the fire? What was she doing?
She was
You know what she was
erotic.
doing?
She's erotic with the flames.
She's
Lindsay.
burning
Yeah.
up.
Oh, I have that. We can watch a little bit of that. That was the worst acted scene in the whole movie.
Because
where
they're like
it-
having a conversation and they're like showing her doing like her tricks with her fire.
she was the best actress of them, though. I think
Which one?
True.
The blonde?
the fire lady, or the blonde. Just
Well,
watch.
let's-
I don't. It's awful.
I know. But we must continue the slaughter so we can rule over all. The only thing that we can do is to continue the wrath on our prey and consume their hearts.
We must finish this war soon so that we too can experience this true power of which our leader speaks.
There are some perks to this mission. It is not only easy, it's pretty fun.
I mean,
There are easier ways to get rid of hair.
doing new
okay?
things.
Experience my power. Like the fire?
They found her at the
I
Renaissance
can't wait for the
Fair,
next
and
one.
They said, hey, you want to be in a movie?
Yeah, you just gotta burn your leg hair off.
Hey, it worked for me. I like the map scene where Will's like drawing
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is terrible.
It's like, oh my god, my office is in the middle of it.
What is that shape? What is that? It's supposed to be like a pentagram, but it doesn't look like one at all.
They've done that in like 2 of the other movies.
Yeah.
So
And it was, I think it was drawn on the wall of when he goes and finds what's her name's brother
Oh, really?
too. Which really means nothing. but
No, not at all.
It means nothing.
Look at this though, crane.
yeah, they had a crane. They had lightning.
They had a cave.
That scene when
that a real
him and
cave?
Dolores are getting
Yeah.
into it, and then the lightning flashes, and all of a sudden that blonde girl is standing outside the window. That was really effective.
That was good.
Oh yeah, when they're having
That
the
was
sex.
super effective.
Well, why was her name Dolores?
Because it
Just to
runs
throw
with
you
a
off?
female body
she's
part,
been
Chris.
she's been around for a long time, maybe?
I guess.
I don't know.
Well, he says he used to know a Dolores. I don't remember a Dolores from any of the other movies. I don't remember much from any of the other movies.
Well,
But
it's probably
Sean again
fiance.
saves the day.
okay.
Oh.
But was he a lawyer?
He was just a baby in Witchcraft 1, Sean. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on,
Didn't have a
Sean. Come on, Sean. He doesn't have a name. Dude, in Witchcraft 2, The Temptress, there's a Dolores. Who was the sexy neighbor.
Is that the sexy
lady.
neighbor?
Okay.
Oh.
Boy.
Man, remember all the montages on that one? It's ridiculous.
No, that movie was terrible.
I had the scene where the kid flew out of the window or something
yeah,
in front of
I
everybody.
remember.
Two
Yeah,
was
that part I
solid,
remember.
guys.
No, that was the doing his mommy one, I think.
The second one.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
in
the
the
second
Witchcraft
one.
movie, was it?
That's
Was
the
it?
second
Was-
one.
Yeah, the neighbor. That's like
Yeah, the German
protracted.
neighbor or
Because she's
whatever.
possessed by his mother's
It
spirit.
had like 30
Oh, like a
montages.
witchcraft.
Ridiculous.
Like the blood squibs and everything.
That was cool.
I didn't like these cops nearly as much as Lutz and Garner.
Yeah. They were
Those
so
guys
dry.
They didn't
They were
do
very
anything.
passive characters.
They just sat in
They
a
were dry.
car.
And somehow they got frozen at the end. I didn't really understand it.
And they have a really bizarre conversation after first meeting Will Spanner. When they're in the stairway
office
after
or
they
whatever.
first meet him in his office, and the one guy's like, "Oh, you really liked him, didn't you? Or you had a quick connection with him." It was really weird the way it was toned. I'm like,
Well, it was
what are
almost
they
like the one
talking
had
about?
powers too.
It's possible.
He does
I
have
don't know.
a tattoo.
There was a scene though where Will becomes the ultimate badass. I'm gonna play it.
Not if I can help it.
Now that woman had like the snake eyes when she turned to like
Yeah.
evil. How come no one else did? Was she like supposed to be like?
I think she's more powerful, maybe.
She
Yeah.
used her powers.
She's
Half
the only
animal.
one who can wear fake contact
actress.
lenses.
They only had one pair of contacts. They only had one pair.
Because they even do like the eye thing on each
Oh, they
girl,
just-
and
yeah.
she's the only one who changed it.
Yeah.
That scene was cool with like the black and white and like the black heart.
The cave
That was
threesome
sweet.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It was cool. They had some cool editing like that. There was like they did like the quick cut stuff in between with like the blurriness and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially at the end there.
Oh yeah,
This
she
was-
freezes them.
This
I
was
forgot.
this was
But wait, there's a frame drop. You say they move again.
whatever.
Stupid.
Boy.
Oh my god.
Couldn't render that last frame.
I felt like this was one of the most high effort witchcraft movies.
Yeah.
By
It
far.
was. It was.
I don't understand why no one's.
It was
everyone's
alright.
down on it.
It wasn't.
I'm
I
not
don't
down
know.
on it.
No one was
AJ's down on it because he's a
I don't- I
dirty
think
AJ's
it's
down
like-
on everything.
It's like mid tier. I don't think it's like top tier.
No.
You know,
It's a witchcraft movie. There is no tier for that. That's like it fell off the tier
it's
table.
on par with like it's a little better than the last one we watched. Like in comparison,
A little better.
the one in the audio studio.
Oh my god, that one was
God,
interesting
yeah.
from a shitty standpoint.
Oh, it was so
This
fantastic.
one's just more competent. I think that's what it comes down to.
Seven is
Maybe
the
it's
best
too.
one.
Maybe it's too competent. Maybe that's
Well,
my problem with
It
it.
seems like every single witchcraft movie has the same basic plot that
Yeah.
people are being murdered by these attractive women for some
Ripped
evil
from
purpose.
today's headlines.
Yeah. And it seems like that's always the thing that gets Spanner back involved in it. And it's like if they had maybe the next ones won't have that. I don't know. It seems like everyone
I mean,
we've
we're
watched
13 in, 3 more to go. Probably
there.
not going to change a whole lot of up on the formula.
you never know. We've had hard right turns before.
That's right. I'm gonna pull all the stops in the next
War
couple.
film.
You're gonna film it in Florida.
I'm feeling very good about the next ones. Let's look at some of the stills. They look
I'm
pretty,
in
pretty
Florida.
badass.
Pretty bad.
They
He's
look,
like
they look
different.
awesome because they look more modern.
really?
Like, because they're newer movies.
So so Lutz and Garner are in the next one, and there is a Will Spanner, but I
The
don't.
original What's and Garner?
Witchcraft 4.
Dude, look at some of these stills from
Angel
it.
of Death.
There's a mannequin.
Looks pretty badass.
Mannequin.
David Palmieri. Didn't we watch one?
There's a yoga studio.
Oh my
Come on.
god, there's a yoga studio.
That's pretty modern.
This is gonna be really bad, I think.
Yeah, it is. It looks
Oh,
awesome.
This is gonna be awful.
It looks awesome.
This is gonna be terrible.
Boy.
Yeah, can't wait.
What? Okay, when they cut to the party scene, like at the very beginning, it's like of a computer screen of they're playing music on some kind.
Oh, that scene was
It was
terrible.
so quick, I couldn't figure out like if it was something faked or if it was like they were using some actual program.
What are you
I didn't
talking
catch
about?
it.
When was this?
Was it like
The
a
office
karaoke?
party at the very beginning.
I
don't know. I don't know
His
if
office
you-
working. They're all out there
Yeah.
getting trashed like a college frat party.
They won the big case.
Yeah, they won. They had to celebrate. He's got a beer. He's celebrating.
Oh, that's interesting. The next 3 Witchcrafts are done by the guy that did the Claw movies. Claw 1 and 2.
He filmed them all at the
What does
same
that
time
mean?
too, AJ. You missed that.
Well, they're like popular B movies.
Oh,
Of
okay.
recent.
Never saw him.
Yeah, his name's
The
David
Claw.
Palmieri.
Yeah, they have like
I am
the
the
Claw
Claw.
box set. Have you seen the box set? It comes with like a giant claw you can buy with it. It's awesome.
He was Grip on an episode of CSI.
Well, he's
Wow,
fucking.
you got to get your skills somewhere. So.
He was a grip. Oh man.
Well, look at this movie he did, Dark World, in 2006.
Maybe
Looks
that means
freaking
they'll have
sweet.
lights in this next one.
Dude, Dark World looks
be helpful.
awesome. You watch Dark World?
No,
It's like a rip off of Underworld.
No, you're cut off. You're cut off.
Why? What did I pick? I was
You know
saying
what
that.
you
plane
did. You're,
movie,
you're
you know
cut
why.
off.
I picked Despiser, movie of
Oh
the year.
shit! Dark World looks badass. It's
That's what
Underworld
I
ripoff.
see what I say? Like, I find the good stuff, sir.
Dude, I want to watch this Dark World movie.
It looks cool, doesn't it?
Sweet shit.
I
See
know.
the trailer.
It looks fucking awesome. Find a trailer.
The full movie is on fucking.
Sean Wing's in it. Love me some Sean Wing.
All right, you want a trailer of this shit?
What do we do?
Yeah, let's watch.
I don't give a
We're
shit.
getting distracted.
This is first directing.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
first one's the best.
Look at this.
Why
Oh,
is this
man.
so good?
Whoa.
This might be too good.
This is too good. Look at this.
Oh,
This looks fucking awesome.
She's an assassin.
Oh, that's
Dude,
supposed
this
to be.
looks sweet.
Yeah, it does.
This looks like witchcraft crap.
What is she on her
There's
head?
bags taped on her head.
Dude, this looks badass. I don't care what you guys say. Me and AJ will fucking watch it. We don't need
Pretty
you
much,
guys.
pretty much what we do already. So,
All right. Anything else with Witchcraft 13? The Sins of Our Fathers, or whatever this shit's called.
blood of the
I
children.
mean, I had to watch it a couple times because it's been a while. I'm excited for the next one.
He kills his unborn child.
Yeah.
What?
She's like, what about your child? And
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
it dies with you. Yeah.
Very dark.
But he goes
So you're
evil at
robot.
the end. We didn't talk about that. He goes evil at the end. He goes
He
full.
does.
He murders.
He gives in to.
666.
He's used his power so
Yeah.
much that it's taken over. The evil has taken over him.
I can play the end kill sequence while Spid fixes his computer.
What about your child?
It dies with you.
Dude,
Kalima.
there was that crazy choke sequence before that too, where it went around for like 30 seconds. It's intense. So he really was evil, right? That's what we got from that.
Yes.
No. But he had to. It was going to
He
be
had
the son
to.
of the Satan. Yeah. It would
So that would have been a cool. That would have been a great movie. He's raising this little satanic
So is
baby.
the next one he's the bad guy?
No, Will cannot
No.
be the bad guy. He fights for justice, Aaron.
I could see
I'm
the
a bad
scene. He's
lawyer.
like taking the stroller down the park, and people are just dropping dead everywhere around him.
Or the
awesome.
two cops have to take down Will Spanner.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
No,
Be like
they're going to
Babies Day
do.
Out.
You know what it's going to be? Is there's going to be a bunch of beautiful witches killing people, and then Will's going to show up, and they're going to have a fight in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of the movie.
In the
That's the
yoga
next
studio. In the yoga studio. I think.
That's in the
Is it
yoga
gonna be
studio's
powers?
basement.
Downward dog.
There might be a few powers,
Oh,
Some
yeah.
yoga sequences.
but that's it. That's what it's going to be. They never change the form. When you have a winning formula, you don't
Right.
change that.
Oh, of course not.
Why change it? Yeah.
Why change it? All right. Anything else? Are we ready to move on?
I think so.
Okay. Any alternate titles, Aaron?
These are not the warlocks you're looking for. I've had enough of these motherfucking witches in this motherfucking cave. I am a spelunker. I have sexual powers. The power of seduction. Cave coven. Carnal cavers. I had sex with my sister actor. I'm the dude playing the same dude pretending to be the other same dude. That's all I got.
This is Lindsay. This is the thing you were talking about.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a Windows.
It's like a Napster player.
It's
or something.
It's a media player.
What was
Yeah.
the media player? No, it's a skinned one.
Winamp?
though. That's
Winamp or something?
Winamp. Yeah.
Yeah, Winamp.
Playing Deuce number 1 featuring Gag T. What's the
Deal?
What's the deal?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is that a real song?
Probably.
It's on the Windows Media Player.
Oh, because that makes it real.
I guess.
It's
It's a Witchcraft movie.
All right. Well, Aaron, would you recommend the Witchcraft 13?
Look, we always say, like, if you've watched all these other ones with us, you have to watch this one, and that still holds true. But I will say this is the most serious-ish witchcraft movie, so you may or may not like that. To me, it feels a little more competent, but I also can see how that is a detriment if you're in for just the pure trash of it all.
AJ, speaking of pure trash.
Yeah, it was okay. Like, as we said, we're watching along through the Witchcrafts. I felt like, I don't know, it was like mid-tier for me. It wasn't great. I'm not going to remember it in the like top 6 Witchcraft movies. It was fine. You know, I'm really hopeful for the next couple.
Name
It's like
6
a
witchcraft movies.
It ain't no top 10 Witchcraft movie.
No, it's mid-tier.
Rebecca.
Yeah, echoing what everyone else said. Like if you're watching, you gotta watch it. It's not as bad, so it's kind of a little refreshing to something not as terrible.
Biff.
Yeah, I think you could skip probably from 9 to this one and not really miss much.
I think you can skip from 1 to this one and not really miss much.
It definitely has more of a...
You have to watch at least 2
7.
and 3 to understand the reference.
You gotta watch Witchcraft 7. Witchcraft 7's where it's at.
I honestly don't even know what any of these are.
Neither.
That's the jogger lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
where
that's-
they...
That's
at the
8.
center, but...
Judgment Hour 7. That was one with the vampires.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Is that the Dio one?
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
Dio was 3, wasn't it?
No.
Fucking knows. Spiv, I don't know what you're saying
They're all
anywhere.
the same.
It doesn't really matter. 'cause
Oh my god.
It was 4 without the noir. 3 was the Julie Strain one, right?
Spiv, you do not have enough hard drive
Always
space
Julie Strain.
to talk on this podcast anymore.
I don't know why you're recording locally because it doesn't make any difference.
I don't know. It asked me if I wanted to, and I said yes. God damn it! But now you're.
You're using up my upload bandwidth. Comcast doesn't give you that much.
Oh my god, man. Upgrade
Close your
internet.
browser and rejoin
Upgrade
the I'm removing you. Rejoin the podcast.
This guy
Do
works
something.
from home.
Do the ethical thing and
Who's this
upgrade your
company now?
internet.
Do the ethical thing for once, Spiv.
Oh my
Okay.
god. You know, I
Lindsay.
upgraded my internet for this show.
AJ upgraded. AJ.
Yeah. I'm spending a lot of money. Thank you.
A
Lindsay
lot
lives
of
in
money.
Iowa, for fuck's sake, and she
Yeah,
has
they don't
better
even have internet there.
I just put in a new modem.
You have to go outside and crank the stick, and then it starts to power up.
Exactly.
Listen, guys.
You sound great now.
Yeah.
I could get like gig download for Comcast, but uploads is still 3 megs, so it doesn't.
No, it's
matter.
not.
Yes, it is. They don't do synchronous internet with Comcast.
No, they don't do synchronous, but it's still 30 something.
It's not for uploads. No. Look
Yes.
All right, you two have a nerd battle
Yes,
after this. I don't give a shit. Lindsay.
Yes, if you're on this highway to hell with us, keep going. But this witchcraft entry is simultaneously not as bad as the others and not as good as the others. If that makes sense.
Perfect sense.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. It's on a different track.
Yeah, it is because this was more enjoyable to watch, but it wasn't as much fun to talk about as some of the other ones that we've watched.
Yeah, that's
So-
fair. I wasn't bored watching this one.
No.
And I didn't fast
yeah.
forward through anything. Like,
And it was interesting that they tied it back into the earlier movies because that's nothing that has ever happened before, really.
Other than
Outside
names.
of just characters
Yeah.
continuing on. So, yeah.
you know, they de-aged Harrison Ford. Why can't they just de-age Will Spanner for these movies? You know what I mean? When you have a titular character like that.
Valid question.
You know what we need to do when we finish them all is assemble pictures of all the Will Spanners and see which one we think.
Oh, that's true.
Who's the best Will
Like
This is the
Spanner?
fourth.
Who has the best wig?
How many spanners? There's like
This is
8
the fourth one, right?
I love the bowl
More
cut
than
spanners.
4.
Those are the best era. The bowl cut.
I like the one that was like Shotgun Jones. That one.
Oh
That
yeah,
one, AJ? He was pretty good.
yeah, he was pretty good.
All right,
Shotgun guns.
let's move on and play a game. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind. Try your best to sloppy and your conclusions are highly unpleasant. Shall we play?
All right. There's a lot of 666 in this one, or sometimes, depending on the shot, 999. We're going to.
If you're 555, then I'm 666.
Some symbolic numbers for the quiz today. What digit in the tens is associated with cardinals in Native American culture?
In the tens.
14.
8.
13.
22. 42. It's the meaning of life and everything.
It is number 12. So they think if you see a cardinal that in 12 days, hours, or at midnight or noon, you will have good luck. And also, apparently, a lot of times cardinals lay 12 eggs in their nest.
So, a lot of eggs.
Which seems like a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of shitty there because it's like, it might be in 12 hours or it might be in 12 days, might be nighttime, might be in the morning, but eventually something good will happen.
Just wait for it. What single digit number is related to death for the Japanese?
6.
7?
7, I think.
Yeah,
5.
7 makes sense.
5.
3.
It is 4. It sounds like their word for death. So a lot of times higher buildings will just skip the 4th floor. They'll go right from 3 to 5.
Oh, like we do with 13.
Right.
How do we
For
justify
some
this
reason.
bullshit? It's so stupid. Put the 4th floor where it belongs.
What close number in Italy has a similar connotation to 13 in America?
11.
14.
12.
I don't know.
13.
23.
It is. Anybody know? 17. 17. Because the Roman numeral XVII anagrams to Vixi, which means I have lived. So people associate it with death because you have lived, you're not living anymore. So they have Friday the 17th in Italy.
That's a hell of a stretch, but okay.
Yeah.
Cat. I like black cats.
The word 100 is actually equal to how much?
Huh?
What?
100.
No.
What?
1,000.
10 tens.
It's 0, 0.
It
A meal is 1,000. Oh, there you go.
the Old Norse word for 120. Yeah.
There's a 12 in that.
What?
I see a cardinal.
Vixie.
A cardinal with an extra egg. What percent of people consider 7 to be their lucky number? It's the highest percentage of any number.
33%.
44%.
65%.
7%.
20.
10% of
10%?
people. Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys have lucky numbers?
No.
No.
Because it's bullshit. That's why.
Okay.
Do you have a lucky number,
Fuck
Aaron?
no.
Not anymore.
Not 7.
What single digit number is used to represent laughing in Thailand?
3.
2.
6.
5.
8.
It is 5 because it's ha. So they'll type in 555 for ha ha ha.
One.
Silly tie people.
Are even numbers seen as male or female by most people?
Male.
Female.
Yeah.
Female.
No.
Yep. Even numbers are female and odd numbers are male.
Why?
That's just how people see them.
Because they're less
Because
pointy.
men are odd.
Less pointy.
What?
What year anniversary is represented by gifts of pearls?
Oh, the pearl anniversary.
25.
15th?
40?
17th.
It is the
There we go, camera.
30th.
30th.
anniversary.
Fuck that.
Yeah. And that's it.
That picture reminds me of Chris.
Why?
Before his vasectomy?
Is that what I look like? Kind of look like that guy from SpongeBob.
You're kind of clammy.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm actually pretty dry right now.
It's probably because you got a fever from that.
I think I mostly have dry
crust.
skin. I don't have oily skin. It's very dry skin. Thank you, Rebecca.
Yep.
Time to move on. Yeah.
It's time for the rabbit hole. Grab your rope and your galoshes.
What?
What the fuck?
What? What's going on?
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
However many weeks ago, we watched Warlock.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
That was a cool movie.
That was like July.
Okay. That was the week I was on vacation. All right.
Okay. Well, James,
You gotta watch that though. You have to watch
You
that
have to
movie.
watch it. It was a good one.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Julian Sands. He was fantastic as the evil warlock.
He was.
Was.
Julian
really
Sands
good.
great.
We do have to watch the second one. It's
We will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
fun.
After Witchcraft.
Maybe a Patreon. Maybe that could be our movie. If a Patreon puts it on, we could do it that way. Or it could be our movie when we get to the fingernail chips.
Can be the fingernails.
I feel like I'm drawing this out.
What about
way longer
that
than I
one?
intended to.
What about that one we were looking at?
What about the fingernails?
Underworld one?
Oh gosh, that's gonna be
Dark-
too good.
No, that's
Can't watch that. They're
Witchcraft
gonna
Light.
hate it,
That's Witchcraft Light.
dude. It's like an Underworld ripoff. It's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be
was that other
Lycans running around and stuff.
What was the other one with Robert
Witchcraft
Zadar
2?
that Aaron said? What was that one? Robert
Cellar.
Zadar.
What was it called? Shit.
Cellar Dweller?
No, that's Spin's favorite band.
Closet
Space.
Closet space.
Closet Space.
Yeah, what about that one then?
I don't care. Whatever.
All right, fine. Then we're doing the Underworld one.
Yes,
No, we're not doing that.
yes, we are.
Yes.
You said it's on Tubi, right?
No,
I don't know.
guys. I
Looks
made it through another
terrible.
Witchcraft movie. Please do not do that to me.
Why? It looks.
All right,
fucking
whatever. We're not even
original.
doing it next week anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Continue, Smith.
Taylor Ann. There is a podcast I was listening to the other day that did a whole episode on misleading trailers for movies. And that was definitely interesting to know about.
For which Warlock was in that, or just a general comment?
Don't know.
This was a long.
It
time
sounds
ago.
cool though. Taylor, what podcast was it? Sounds cool.
Uh-huh. Trayvon Jamel Green. Rest in peace, Julian Sands.
R.I.P.
Leela Dax loved this film. Jesse Magers, Ninja 3, The Domination might be the warlock ninja you're looking for.
Oh.
Always down for warlock ninjas.
Hell yeah. Can we watch that?
Mm-hmm. Put that on the wheel, Chris. Ninja 3. Do we have to see the first two ninjas?
No, I don't think so.
Sean would tell us.
Ninjas,
Sean, do we have to see
ninjas
him?
aren't that deep. You know what I mean? They got betrayed, probably. Now he's like a rogue samurai guy.
It's about Ninja 3 is about a woman.
What?
Okay, I didn't specify sex.
That's a question. Can women
Maybe
be
you should
ninjas?
start. Why not?
Yeah, women can be
I don't
ninjas.
know. I've never seen a woman ninja before.
Have you ever seen a real
Open
ninja?
your mind, you closed-minded simpleton.
I'm not making judgments. It's just they're always men. Mike D. Yes, more agreeing for Mansquito for movie of the year.
Hell yeah.
As Jean-Luc would say, make it so.
Lindsay, did you watch that shit yet?
Not yet.
You gotta watch
Mansquito. I will watch it before the end of the year.
Oh,
here we go. Watching it during
Here we go.
Here we go. This is how it goes. This is how it starts. This is why.
Has everybody else watched every movie that we've done this year?
Yes.
You're goddamn right I did.
Yes.
Spiv
has like 8, 9 to catch up on.
He is catching up.
He watched Mansquito.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I didn't see.
It's the only one that matters.
Oh my god.
It really was good. Randmic5362. Who's
he
that?
changed it.
Another of my picks gets on the show? Why is this the only thing I'm lucky at? I feel kind of sad now.
Welcome to hell.
Alternate title.
Gotta have something.
Alternate title, Warlock. What is it good for? Absolutely
nothing.
Say it again.
David Black, too good for the show. That Warlock outfit kept, and I said Warlock outfit kept reminding me of
Different
Steven
series.
Seagal.
Oh, I could see that.
Oh, but he was so thin and in shape, so it didn't
Well,
look like Steven Seagal.
He was back in the day. He wasn't so
True.
rotund.
Back in the day, he wasn't as rotund.
He didn't eat as many carrots. Alternate title, Unfrozen Caveman Witch Hunter.
Yeah.
Witch Hunter Encino edition. That does it for listener feedback on Warlock. If you want to leave feedback on Witchcraft 13, Blood of the Chosen, I'll be happy to read it next week.
Okay.
Enter the Ninjas 1. Revenge of the
pretty
Ninjas
bad.
2.
Pretty badass.
Oh,
All
it's
right,
called
so-
Kunoichi. Kunoichi.
Is there a trailer for this goddamn Neil Breen?
Yes.
All right.
I'm an
Oh my
AI
god,
from the
it's
We've
future.
watched it.
It's long.
Yeah.
all right. Here we go.
My brother and
We are
I the same
watching
person.
Cade the Tortured Crossing next week for the podcast.
It's like Animal
You
Crossing,
can't
but
see
with
it
Neil
unless you
Breen.
go to Emha or whatever how the fuck you say this.
Emmaus.
Dude,
my
that
God,
looks
there's
so cool.
It's a cool ass.
Schwanstein.
The font.
Why didn't he capitalize? Why did he capitalize? Whatever.
Wait, he's going like full art school on this one.
This is like, yeah.
The music too.
He got a stock image and he added some
Just
fake fog over
you
top.
wait.
He's got some.
All right, stop.
He's
Just
got a
stop. Just
budget.
stop.
I think together
Just stop.
we can
We
make
watched
sense
this.
of
We watched this trailer.
They're not even
We
moving.
can't see it all.
Are you
You've got a
bringing
mansion
notebooks?
in this one. That's real.
Oh,
that's
gonna be awesome.
That's
That
real,
looks like
right?
one of those house designer softwares.
This is a FMV
These are-
game from the 90s.
Yeah, these
Yes.
are
This is-
cutscenes from like Red
Alan
Alert.
Wake or
This is Dark Seed or whatever.
Yeah,
one of
one
those
guy in
is.
the back's getting run over by a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Dude,
looks
this
so
looks,
good.
this looks like an FMV adventure game.
Oh my god!
yeah.
I
This
wish.
looks awesome, guys.
I wish I could see this with you guys.
I can't
oh my
wait
god!
You can come
We'll
to
bring you on a
Emhow.
tablet.
Live in Emmaus.
I'll just fly to
Go to
Philadelphia. yeah.
Amadeus or whatever. Look at this ninja
Oh
up
my
here.
god, the ninja!
Look at how tight his
Look how many
jeans are,
greens
Smith.
there are there.
He could replicate himself.
No spoilers.
You can see it right there. Dude, oh my god. This is bringing
looks
back
so
I am a
memories.
judge.
This is so awesome.
Oh, this is badass. This is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Tiger shit.
Oh,
Crouching
boy.
Dragon, Hidden Tiger. All right, whatever. That's what we're doing next week. It's gonna be badass.
Oh my
The
god.
thing of it is I'm not really gonna be able to pull clips next week because
That's okay.
But
Yeah.
we'll pull clips from the
Live in the
trailer, I
studios.
guess.
Yeah.
There's
Unless we
plenty of
bootleg
clips
it.
in the trailer.
I'm gonna
I'll
bring
just get my
bootleg it.
camera out. Bootleg it. Nah, I wouldn't do that to the Breen. He deserves better. He puts a lot of time and effort into these
He
things.
really does.
Does he?
All right. Yeah, of course he does. Like, it's stupid, but it takes a lot to do that, Aaron. It's all green screen bullshit. You
Yeah,
know?
but that's if you don't care about like color matching or lighting matching or any of that stuff, it would go pretty quickly.
That's true. It's pretty terrible. Well, way to ruin it.
I feel like you're
Whatever.
judging it before you see it.
I've already.
Isn't that corrupt?
This is gonna be Aaron next week.
Me on Friday when we watch this movie.
That's what I'm saying. Or on the car ride home with Spiff.
I'll bring
so yeah. So next week is Wednesday. I guess we're gonna move to Wednesdays going forward. Nomads asking in the chat, but we'll see what happens. You know, you never know around here anymore.
AJ has a look on his face.
Wait, you can't do Wednesday?
I thought you can't do Wednesdays, AJ, right?
No, I think I can do Wednesday, actually.
I thought you guys wanted Wednesday.
I thought you weren't able to do Wednesdays anymore.
I switched stuff around.
Oh, my God. All right.
You guys are not very dedicated to the podcast.
Clearly.
7 years of this?
I know.
With so much
7 years
to show for it.
So much.
That's the joke.
That's the real joke. Anyways, we're watching Decade: The Last Crossing next to Decade: The Tortured Crossing next week. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, go to the iTunes, leave a review. We haven't checked that in a while. Maybe there's a new one. Maybe there's not. There could be a new one from you. And if there is, we'll read it on the show. Consider joining the Patreon to get access to Slack and get your movie on the wheel and all that fun stuff.
What about voicemails, Chris?
Bad Movie Night Show. No voicemails. JT hawked all his wares. Go to bad-movie-night.com, Aaron, and you can leave yourself a voicemail. Get it on the show. And let us know if you like Mondays or Wednesdays or whatever. We'll factor that into the equation. Can't please everyone around here.
Yeah.
And
well, we've got 6 people. It's hard to coordinate.
It's hard.
Schedule.
We do the best we can, you know, like it's okay.
I'm just gonna AI myself. Like if I feed myself into these AIs, they can just recreate me, right? For this show.
Probably.
Hey, everybody.
It'll just be fart jokes every 2 seconds. That's easy enough.
Buttholes.
And they never say the name of the movie right.
Right. It's Crod and the Torture Chamber. Butthole.
All right.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Well, that's it. Catch you next week, guys. Goodbye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.